Hello and welcome to day 74, the Sunday Omnibus. And if you look at my upper lip, yes, it looks like I'm beginning to have a dead fox on my upper lip, which is nice. The colours, I'm definitely feeling hints of grey, bit of orange. It's very, very attractive. Beginning to regret this quite a lot, but I am saving money on shaving foam. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. This week we have covered quite a bit. We talked about, on Monday, we talked about conflict from Patrick Lencioni's 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, and we talked about conflict norming and what styles of conflict are allowed and what's not acceptable, you know, from swearing, punching, you know, that kind of stuff. Definitely shouldn't do that. We also talked about how to mine for conflict when you throw out ideas to the team, and you can throw out an idea and say what are the pros or cons, or you could use something like the Bono's 6 thinking hats to really find the flaws in a proposal. On day 69 we talked about commitment or lack of commitment, and that the death of any agreement within a team is commitment by consensus, because actually most people just commit and they don't really care. Whilst if you properly mine for conflict and really push for alternative scenarios and solutions, and then you get a commitment, and either the team can agree and commit or disagree and commit. That's an idea from Intel. I think when I talked about it, I said IBM, I meant Intel. It actually Sun Microsystems before Intel, apparently, but you know, who knows. And then we talked about avoidance of accountability, and actually from 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, Patrick Lencioni thinks that peer group pressure, where the team take responsibility for everyone's performance, and if someone isn't performing, it isn't up to the leader to challenge that person. The team challenges that team member and make sure that they get their standards up. Then it was day 71, and it was about making sure that all results are measurable, clearly defined, have a date on them, and deliverables, and are held to account. And results don't just have to be financial. They can be things like employee engagement, they can be an internal marketing project, they can be all kinds of different things. They can be qualitative rather than quantitative. And finally, then we talked about Movember, which, as you can see, it's coming on a pace. I'm really looking forward to seeing how much more fluffy it can become over the next month. And then yesterday I was at the Energy Conference in Coventry, and I gave you a few tips about presenting, one being printing thumbnails of all your slides on one sheet of paper and having it on a table or a stand on the stage next to a glass of water. We call it the hard shoulder, where you can drink your water and look down at your slides and see where you are, and that way you don't have to rely on the comfort monitor, because I've been at many events where the comfort monitor has broken down. And also for making sure you arrive really early for an event if you're speaking, and make sure you have your presentation in a variety of formats, 4:3 and 16:9. Most things are now widescreen, but in the last 4 presentations I've done, 3 have been in 4:3 and was revealed to me on the day, even though I'd asked in advance. Luckily I had both versions ready to go, so it was fine. And also PowerPoint, Keynote, the various different options you can have as well. If you have everything on a thumbnail. Oh, and make sure if you do provide a thumbnail drive to a speaker, you know, the AV crew, make sure, little tip, that the drive is formatted that it can be read by PCs and Macs. I've seen that happen where someone has had a drive format for a Mac only, and then the PC can't read it at the event. So that was it. It was a nice week. I would highly recommend going back and looking at the Lencioni stuff in more depth, because I covered it in much more depth over the week. But if not, I will see you Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.